Hello, everyone. It's Homer talking about the discussion board this week for anti biasness in terms of vocabulary. The group of students that I work with at CCBC, Community College of Baltimore County, the ESOL students in the level 052 class are made up of ages 18 to about 55. And this is their last class before they move on into English 101. The curriculum is based on thematic modules, which I think automatically lends itself to vocabulary very well, as some of the readings have presented, that there is a continuation of the same topics, so the vocabulary is being instilled consistently. We do have two units that go hand in hand with anti-biasness, and one is the social justice unit, and one is the education unit. I was thinking about how I could possibly extend this because the students do have an opportunity in their essays to seek out two other resources. So, one of the sources I have used in the past dealt with the isms, and there is an amazing organization that deals with social injustice and the isms. It's the Human Impact Project at Reduced Inequalities and the Isms. So I would have the students be able to select on their own one of the readings presented there that focuses on one of the isms. I like the fact that Cox had talked about flashcards. There are so many wonderful electronic flashcards that the students could practice the isms alone, so that there could be a vocabulary list for them, but they could also continue on their own. One of the myths of vocabulary that we talked about this week was the importance of vocabulary not being equal to grammar. Again, that being a myth. As I think about the isms, I think it really presents itself. It has nothing to do with grammar alone, but the isms alone, there are literally 100 different isms. And if the students are dealing with anti-bias isms, then they are also going to be creating a whole new vocabulary for themselves. I also really liked the idea of the word attack chart. I used something similar to that. I think I would want to expand it a little bit to include not just the parts of speech and everything on that, but also to use the word in context to identify where in the reading that particular word came up, how many times it's used, if there are collocations that are involved with its use. I think all of those would be very, very helpful. Another tool that I really enjoyed and I have actually not used in a while was the visual thesaurus. And even though thesaurus should be things like synonyms, the visual thesaurus gives a whole picture, not just of individual words, but even whole ideas. For some of our learners, they are visual learners, so being able to see that and in one place, it can expand on their vocabulary. So I see vocabulary going hand in hand with the units that I teach on anti-biasness. And I think it's a win-win situation if we can include the readings and then do some more with the vocabulary. The students could then take this to as far as they wanted by doing research on other isms as well. All right, thank you.